will come from Mark Weiser and Anthony Dasher.
Hey, JT, how are you?
Going on? Good day.
Yeah, can you kind of talk about the rhythm in the passing game, coupled with the balance in the running game, and how much you think you're clicking on offense now?
Yeah, you said it. It was coupled together, and it's what we've been looking for the last couple of weeks. I'd say that was our first real complete game. Mississippi State, great throwing, didn't run it like we wanted to. South Carolina, more of a statement game. We came out trying to run it. Today we threw when the look said to throw, and we ran when the look said to run.
Hey, JT, good to see you. Just talk about having a guy like George Pickens, at the other end of some of those passes, what it's like to work with him. I mean, maybe compared to other guys you had before. Yeah, how excited are you to have him for next year?
I mean, George is that was the first look you really got where nobody's playing help on George, and it was George one-on-one. And that's what it looks like when it's George one-on-one. I'll never overthrow George. I'd never overthrow George. You always throw it up to him, and he's going to – a 50-50 ball with George is an 80-20 ball. And probably the most important thing he does, and him and I talk about it at least once a week, I tell him I'll throw it to you every single time as long as you make sure it'll never get picked if it ain't the right throw. So that's George. You one-on-one, throw it up to him.
Thanks, man.
Let's go to Brandon Sudge and then Dean Legge.
Hey, JT, so I'll kind of follow up on that. Like, how did he kind of give you guys the spark there in the second when the pass rush was coming at you? You couldn't really find much there in the second, and you just started throwing it up to him. And did he kind of save you guys offensively? And then also with his celebrations and everything, how does that kind of give you guys a spark?
That's George being George. We love him to death. He's a great friend of mine. And yeah, when it's they were teeing off on us for a little bit. They had a good pass rush. I think they had a good scheme. You got to give Missouri a lot of credit. They had, I think, 2 drives in a row. They got to stop after 2 touchdowns to start it. But big time players make big time plays, and that's what George did. And you got to give Jermaine and Kears credit too, and really the whole offense, O-line and running backs for protecting it. That 2-minute drive was huge. That was an absolute game changer. Went from having none of the momentum on the road to now the momentum's in our favor, and then that started the whole second half for us.
JT, you almost went for 300 again today. Was there a moment where it was – you're not used to playing in weather like this. I guess generally speaking, guys don't play in weather like this. Was there any time where it was too slippery, too cold, or the elements were kind of complicated? Did your hands ever get too red, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, we're playing in the cold. It's not as it's not as easy as playing in 60-degree weather. But I really wouldn't say it made a huge difference for us. Try to stay warm on the sideline. Got the hand warmer for a reason. And when you're in the game, you're really not thinking about it. You'll be cold on the sideline. But game time is just game time. I was focused on playing. I didn't think about the cold.
Let's go to Chip Towers.
JT, I wonder if any way this was kind of a statement game for you guys. You've had a situation where the destiny's been out of your hands. You're playing a top 25 team on the road, and it seems like people kind of quit talking about Georgia a little bit. Was this for you guys? Did you feel like you needed to make some kind of statement today?
I think every game for us should be a statement game. As something Coach Smart talked about is that, people say what they want, but we don't listen to it. We're earmuffs and blinders. We're focused on us and playing football. We got a team of guys that, love the sport, love the game, and just compete no matter, what the situation is, no matter what the record is. I think that's what we did.
Seth Emerson, very quickly, please.
JT, how does this make you feel about next year? I know this year isn't over, and you may feel like you're just starting because you only started 3. But, if you look around, the key pieces are all eligible to return in 2021.
Yeah, I'm really just, I haven't given too much thought to the offseason and everything. Very focused on Vandy and whoever we got this week, trying to finish the season out strong and, keep getting healthy, keep getting better.
Okay, JT, thank you for your time.
Thank you.